he finna start.
Smart guy 251. We on. We in the hitter with another edition. We got Ray. We got my boy Sam. We about to kick basketball. About to be a lot of debates. So we finna start it off now and talk about what we were just talking about before the show went live. So Ray, what makes LeBron as a basketball player skill-wise better than Kobe? What does he do better?
He shoot threes, which y'all try to just shoot that down. He shoot threes better. He a better passer.
He a better who? He a better who?
Passer.
Okay. We know that.
He's a better passer. He rebound better.
That's not a skill. That's effort. Box out. That's not a skill.
Wait a minute.
No. We said best. I said
Robert didn't have skill to get rebounds.
No, I said basketball skill. That's not rebounding. If you like you say you play basketball, you coming up. That is not a skill. It is effort. That is effort. Defense. Hold on. Defense. A defensive player is not skill. It's effort. It's willing to move your feet, willing to do that, going to rebound, or willing to go down there and bang and stuff, bro. Like, come on.
Rebound not skill.
That's not a skill. When you go work on your game, you do not work on rebound. They ain't tell me, am I lying? Am I lying? That's a team drill. When you box side and do all that, that's a team drill. You don't go with no trainer or you don't work on no game trying to box. Huh? Who does that? You don't even work on defense. Come on, bro. Be for real. Come on, I'm listening.
A rebound is not a skill.
It's not.
All right.
Tell me how is a skill. Let me ask you this. So you play basketball. You play basketball. So at any time when you working out in your yard, in your driveway, have you worked on rebound?
No, not really. I mean,
okay.
I worked on it like in practice. You know what I mean? Like
it's a team drill.
Yeah, we had drills. It was a combination of positioning, jumping, climbing, hand-eye coordination, and securing the ball after a missed shot.
So hold on, man. Hold on. Time out. Ain't no way you read. He read.
Hey, you see him look down.
I'm wondering what a skill is, because you like, nah.
Oh my God, this man really.
This is how I see it. I don't know if I agree with the defense, because I feel like defense is
effort.
Defense is effort, but it can be skilled. It depends on the person.
Thank you.
Defense is more so physical attributes, athletic attributes, but it can also be a skill. If you got a knack for the ball, if you got real active hands, anticipation, things like that. I feel like defense can be a skill. I also feel like it can be effort. It just depends on who you're asking. But rebounding to me is pure effort. Like if you 6'9", 260, like he is, I feel like you should be able to rebound. But I don't put that in the skill category, because I mean Steph done had years where he'd average 6.5 rebounds.
So I guess he got a skill for rebounding to him.
So, I mean, I can't.
To me, you have to put it as a skill, because you got 7-foot people that they can try all they want to. They just not fast enough. They don't get the right position. They're not coordinated enough. Let me finish my statement.
Go ahead.
What Russell Westbrook can do, and they can't get rebounds. They can't do what Dennis Rodman. That was a skill, the way he got rebounds. It wasn't just no effort.
I hate you just brought up Russell Westbrook.
Time out. They was letting Russell Westbrook.
They would let him get rebounds.
Okay. And then you talking about Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman did a lot of box. Hold on, Dennis Rodman did a lot of box. He boxed out a lot too.
Not the
That is
look,
not a skill.
what,
Listen, just like you said, you did rebounding in in practice. I did too. It's a team drill. You box out because you can't teach yourself how to rebound with just one person out there working on your game. It take another person. So they got to shoot the ball. It take more than just one person. You got to find your man and box out. Put a body. What they say? Put your butt on. Put a body on somebody. Find somebody and box out. That is not a skill, bro. Go ahead. I'm listening. Next.
it's a skill, but whatever. Just like you just trying to say defense was just effort.
I mean, to me, it's effort.
And he just broke down why
No, I mean that's at the end of the day, that's how you feel about it. That's just how I feel. To me, it's effort. Like a lot of people don't want to sit in that chair. They don't like to sit in that chair because they're scared they might get crossed over. But listen, the more you play defense, the more you get effort. You're gonna get crossed. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I ain't seen nobody not get them skates put on. It is what it is. They just like shot blockers. You keep jumping, you gonna get burned. It is what it is. That's just what it is. So next, I'm still waiting. You say a rebound, get that out of there. What else?
Okay, you don't want to use defense. He had better defense than Kobe Bryant.
Hell no.
Yes, he did.
Hey, by what metric though? By what metric? What metric you use?
Oh, well, you know, he blocked more shots. He blocked more shots. He was able to defend more positions than Kobe Bryant was. Just because of pure size. Just because of pure size and speed.
I seen Kobe going Melo, and Melo's 6'8", what?
Did I not have to tell you that Kobe Bryant was my favorite all-time player?
I don't care. I mean, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
What Melo and Melo did to him. Well, he did that to everybody too, though. But
okay, that's what I'm saying. But you saying he was able to guard multiple positions, that doesn't make you better. That doesn't make you a better because he wasn't affecting nobody but people that's like role players, like Tiago Splitter. He guarded Tiago Splitter, got that block, and they hyped that shit up.
Don't try to do
if he's a better defender than Kobe, how many defensive teams he got?
That ain't nothing for the fans.
I'm asking you. I'm asking the question. How many he got?
Who?
LeBron.
I don't know. I don't know how
he got 6 and he got 5 first team all defense.
Yeah, he finished second in defensive player of the year twice.
You know how many Kobe got?
I said defensive player of the year.
9 or something. Well, I mean,
Kobe got 12 all defensive teams and 9 first team. He been retired years ago.
Yeah, you missed what I said. He finished second and the
listen,
player of the year.
You don't get no.
I don't really care about that. He ain't win it. See, this what I want to kind of get into because it's something weird going on with LeBron fans. Where like don't nobody really address it, but he the only nigga I ever seen in the history of all sports to get credit for second place.
On goal.
He get all type of credit for second place. I don't give a damn if you came second in nothing. That's irrelevant. Maybe should he have won it? I don't know. Maybe some say yes, some say not, but he didn't. So I can't see him be like I'm giving him credit for being second in defensive player of the year vote.
You hit us with the but he didn't when we know he should have had one.
No, it's not what he should.
I don't know. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I don't know nothing about that.
It's not about what he should have had. Did he win it? No, he did not. Like just like the finals. Oh, he went to 10 finals. Did he win the 10 of them? No, he didn't.
Y'all know who won it?
Marc Gasol won
it. And he wasn't even on the first team. So I want to hit his first team, second team jump. I want to hit it. He didn't make the first team in the NBA.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
You want to bring up stats and accolades when it's beneficial to you, but when it ain't beneficial, you want to move the goal.
We can talk stats all night.
We were just talking.
We ain't gotta do. We can do stats all night if we want to do.
We were talking skill set. But we were talking skill set though.
Huh?
Yeah, we talking skill set. You was talking skill set,
and you brought us.
I was going to run off with stats if that's what we was gonna do.
You can't run off with you can't run off with stats because some of the best.
Stats is numbers.
No. Listen. When you say somebody better than somebody, you're not gonna pull up their stats. You're gonna look at them as a basketball player and see what they do better skill wise. Like I said, Bron doesn't do anything but pass the ball better than Kobe and driving, maybe. Man, but the younger Kobe was attacking the basket. He was dunking. He was everything. So we know Bron ball handling ain't better than Kobe. We know his mid range ain't better than Kobe. His free throws not better than Kobe. His tough shot making ain't better than Kobe's. His 3-pointers, you looking at percentage and how many he shoot. He's 40 years old. He's still playing. His threes, his number 3 should be more than Kobe because Kobe been retired.
And the type of threes Kobe took too. Kobe never was a catch and shoot player.
We talking percentage. We talking percentage. That don't change.
But Kobe was never a catch and shoot player. Like the type of shots Kobe shot always was triple threat. It's a defend on him. For better or for worse, it was never wide open. You know, he got the highest open percentage 3-point shooting in NBA history. That's including Steph and everybody. So anybody that's not within 5 feet, Kobe got the highest percentage in NBA history.
So, hey, get on your phone and look that up. Since now you over there down there looking. But this is what I wanted to. But hold on, I'm glad you brought. Hold on, I'm glad you brought that. But I'm glad you brought that 3-point up though. Your boy just missed 2 threes to win the game against Charlotte last night. And he shot them deep.
He's 40 years old.
I don't care. You moving the goalpost now.
No,
that's your boy. The best player ever. Hold on.
The crazy part is y'all talk like he's still in his prime. He don't supposed to be still in his prime. He's 40.
But listen, now you do something good. When he do something good. Nah, when he do something good, he's 40 years old doing this. When he do something bad, he's 40 years old.
Y'all know that he shot 40% from the 3 last year.
Yeah. In his older age, he's become a much better shooter. In his older age,
yes, of course. Because he ain't attacking the basket as more. He relying on his jumper. So
go watch that Spurs series.
Since really beginning of his career, like towards 7-8 years in, he been a good shooter since then.
Okay, go watch his 3rd series with the Spurs in the finals. Go watch the 3rd series.
Hell, go look at the Dallas series. Go look at the Dallas series.
Look at how they played him. Do you think anybody would ever play Kobe that way in any point of his career? Playing him at the free throw line, extended.
No, he know that. You ain't got to think about that.
Let him answer. I'm gonna see if he's gonna be real or not.
You talking about the finals where they said we're gonna just live on him shooting outside and he beat them?
If you look at the 3rd Spurs series, they was playing him literally free throw line extended.
When they beat him
out there.
That was when they beat him. They beat him good.
In Kobe.
You sure? Because they must have tried it twice and it didn't work both times.
I'm not.
They're like 40.
They won 4-1.
They won 4-1. They smoked them. They smoked them every time. In that series, that 3rd time they played them in the final.
Now I'm talking about
Dallas did the same thing. Dallas sagged off.
And they ran his own. And they ran his own.
Like y'all acting like they played them one-on-one. They didn't. They did the same thing they did to Giannis. Like when Giannis tried to drive, they suck in.
That's not what they did. That's disingenuous. They're disingenuous because LeBron has all his teams have always been constructed with shooters around him.
Okay.
Teams are able to do that to Giannis because he's never had 3 and 4 shooters out there at the same time.
Hello.
Whenever LeBron was out there, it was always forward and all shooters around him. You can't pack the paint. You can't pack the paint because nobody can stay in front of him alone, and you're not gonna just pack the paint because the shooters out there. That's cap.
Okay, before you say something, Ray, hold on. Before you say something, I'm going to agree with that because Chris Bosh and Kevin Love changed their game to play LeBron. They wouldn't shoot no threes. But they back to the basket. What they did for order to play LeBron because he needs space in the pick and roll and space. He needs shooters around. They changed their game. So of course that coverage that they were playing on Giannis was different. He didn't have Dame them over there. He didn't have no shooters over there. And nobody was over there with Chris Middleton. So of course you can box someone and pack and build a wall because Giannis couldn't do anything. With LeBron, they just sagged off him. They wanted him to shoot the ball. They wanted the first San Antonio series told you everything about it. They wanted him to shoot the ball.
Of course you would want.
Dallas did the same thing. Dallas ran his own.
Of course you want him to shoot the ball. You don't want him coming downhill. Of course you don't. That's just smart. But
if a nigga shoot 30%, like
let's not pretend like that didn't work. Like let's not pretend like they did that every playoffs and series and that worked. It didn't. The same Spurs y'all talking about, he dropped 40 on them, 40 some on them, and they won the finals against them with that same defense y'all bragging about. So let's not act like it worked.
Time out.
Thanks to a shot that changed his career. Yeah,
hold on, not only. Hold on. Let's talk about this. Hold on, this doesn't get talked about much. Not only was a shot, but it was bad coaching on the great Popovich because he took all his size out and had small people in the game. Tim Duncan wasn't even in the game for that position. That's why.
Oh, y'all talking about that shot?
Yes, well.
Y'all know who scored like the last 7 to get to that point?
We know he did. He missed a shot.
We're talking about.
But he missed a shot. Hold on.
Shot though. Without that shot, they
just made a 3 to make them to have them down 3. What we talking about?
Yeah, but he shot. He also hold on. He also shot the shot.
The series was 3-2. They was about
to exactly. He also shot the shot. He also shot the shot for the miss to get it to Ray Allen. He shot it. Boss tipped it back out the Ray because them folks ain't had no signs out there.
He just shot a 3 and made it.
And he just shot a 3 and bricked it. And he just shot a 3 and bricked it for on the top of the game. Come on, man.
But y'all about 1-3.
You getting defensive, but nobody even said he played bad that game. Like nobody said.
Well, y'all saying somebody saved his career.
Who just stated the fact?
You stated that you can't take away that shot. The shot was the one that kept the series alive. Because they were dead. And Popovich did not have any size. If you go back, matter of fact, you like to go watch the film. You say you just watch. Hold on. You say you just watch the Patriots and the Seahawks have the second half of the Patriots and the Seahawks. Go back and watch the film. Greg Popovich didn't have any size on the court.
I've seen it. So
all right then.
What? What's that?
Huh?
What's that? Bad coaching? What is that?
The horrible coaching. Horrible. Horrible coaching.
Hey, this benefit.
I just think it is what it is. It happened. Hey, it is what it is with that.
I thought it was. He took his thought. He took his thought out. I don't know why you would do that.
He took his size out. No, he took the size out. You got to rebound.
He did. I think he did that for defensive matchups.
I don't care about no defensive matchup. Listen, you got to have somebody to rebound the ball. You need size out there. Well, that point blank. Because Tim Duncan was eating. Matter of fact, that game, hold on, that game 6, Tim Duncan was eating down there. And what was Braun? Who Braun was going?
He in that encyclopedia over there.
Man, he better say it don't matter. They can't save him. I told him watching Gil's Arena couldn't save him.
Bro,
listen.
This is easy. Listen, so basically your point is that Kobe Bryant is more skilled than,
of course, of a real basketball player going to say that 10 times out of 10. He's more skilled. Dwayne Wade was more skilled. Kevin Durant is more skilled.
Let him land. I'm trying to see what he's going with it. Let him land.
All right, so
bring that analogy up you said earlier, after he get through saying what he's saying.
For the most part, most people think that Kobe Bryant is the most skilled player that ever played in the league.
Of course.
Right? I said that LeBron is a better all-around player, and that's just the truth. That's the truth. He's the best all-around player you've ever seen. And you know when I said LeBron was the best all-around player you ever seen, you know who you brought up? Scottie Pippen.
You know what? But say why I brought up Scottie Pippen. No, you said all around. So when you go all around, Scottie Pippen was really the first point forward. And Scottie Pippen actually played defense against the other team's best player. No, hold on. LeBron is not checking nobody. He is not checking nobody great.
He guarded
who? Don't say Derrick Rose. Oh my God!
They beat them.
Well, you want that man? Okay. Hold on.
You got your phone. Just go look at the game. Just go look at it. You got your phone.
I already watched it.
You didn't have. You would have seen that.
LeBron got a game winner. LeBron got a game winner in this series. What's his name?
We talking about defense.
Derrick Rose got a game winner in that series.
We
They
talking
was
about
like back-to-back game winners. Very intriguing series, very competitive series. They put LeBron on Derrick Rose to slow him down, and it worked. And you try to say, well, it's because his size and he's supposed to be able to guard him. I don't care about none of that. You don't
Nobody said that.
You can't throw
I
any
ain't saying that.
6'9" player on no player like Derrick Rose and think that they're gonna stop him just because they 6'9".
Hey yo.
Put it like this. Put it like this. You know all the players that was out there on the floor with Derrick Rose. And you know only one player stretched the floor. Put Derrick Rose out there with 4 shooters, and LeBron ain't got a chance in hell to stay in front of him. Ain't got a chance in hell. You know, like I know, they loaded up on Derrick Rose. It wasn't no if he was on the island or something, I'll give you that. He was not on no island guarding no Derrick Rose, and I hate people always bring that
It
up.
looked like
that's not
the
what
island
happened.
to me because it looked like he was the one guarding him and blocking him at the rim. That's what it looked like to me.
Hey man, let me ask you this. Let me bring up this. Let me bring up this because every time when you say LeBron stop somebody or guard somebody, you always go to Derrick Rose. What about Kevin Durant? What about the Kawhi Leonards of the world? What about Carmelo Anthony that he re-running from when they played against the Knicks in Denver? Come on with it, my boy. I don't forget nothing. That's the same LeBron.
He just
Hold
shut
on.
down Kawhi like what that was last year. He just shut him down.
Who shut Kawhi down? But he ain't never shut no Kawhi Leonard down, man.
Hey, Ski. Then when we were talking about on the phone, you remember I was telling you what LeBron fans do? They bring up moments.
But he ain't listen. He ain't saying nothing about.
He locked up for one possession, and here he go. You ain't see that game? The game was Kawhi.
You know what I'm talking about too. That's what I'm talking about.
Man, you know what I'm talking about one possession though.
He said one possession. You talking about last year? He talking about last year?
Yeah, that's what
it was like. It was a couple. It was when Paul George and Kawhi was out there.
Yeah, that was after the bubble though. That was after the bubble. That was after the bubble.
Yeah, but it ain't like they got like a whole lot of matchups for you to just sit there and go compare like Kawhi and LeBron.
But Kawhi, but this is the crazy thing about it. Kawhi actually checks the other team for majority of the game. I watch him guard Kevin Durant. Even in that series when Kevin Durant had came on there and played the Clippers and Kawhi couldn't go after. I think it was game 1. I think it was game 1 or game 2, one of them. Kawhi was guarding Kevin Durant the whole game.
Kawhi ain't had good defense since 2019. Let's just put that out there.
Man, it's not, man.
Kawhi is the best defender of your lifetime.
I promise.
No, he's not.
Besides him and Scottie Pippen, just like this. You can look at it.
That's childhood. I'm talking about since he been in the
yes. Hands down.
Kawhi ain't guarded the
It's Kawhi, and then it's Tony Allen. Huh?
Kawhi ain't guarded the best player since 2018. I don't know.
That's a lot. He just guarded Kevin Durant in that playoff series. You can go pull it up because he the only one that give my ball problems. Just like Andre Iguodala, the only one that give my ball problems. Because you know what I'm saying when they guard him.
I know when he won with the Raptors, he wasn't guarding the best player back then. I know that much.
Yeah, because he was the whole offense.
I know that much. I ain't even got to look at none of that. Y'all done gave him the defense which he deserved. He got on for holding LeBron and got the MVP for holding LeBron in the finals. He got that right. He
was killing LeBron. He averaged a double.
He got on for guarding LeBron, and then I think he got a defensive player of the year. So he got notarized for guarding LeBron to start with, right? So he got his notarized for guarding LeBron and getting the MVP.
Did you hold on? Did you see Kawhi Leonard after dunking them guys away? Did you see Kawhi Leonard? Yeah, he just got bad knee. He just got a bad knee.
He got defensive player of the year twice. And y'all been talking about how good his defense was since then, but he ain't been guarding the best player. When he was with Paul George, when he was with the Raptors, he ain't guarding the best player no more. He's been stopped.
Please. Get on your phone right now. It's in your lap. Go. No, this you do.
About his whole career, though. We ain't talking about his whole career. Peak Kawhi playing defense is the best defender of your lifetime.
Of course. And hold on. We got to throw Rue Holiday in there too. We got to throw Rue in there. Him and Rue.
Up there. Drew up
Yes.
there. But what I saw Kawhi do to people, you
Him and
don't
Rue.
see that. I said
What I
what I
seen
saw
Rue do to Devin
Kawhi
Booker.
do to people was insane. Now Drew did it on a slightly smaller scale because he was playing lead guards and combo guards for the most part, but
What he did to Devin Booker, he be
that's what I'm
locking up.
saying. He up there, but as far as like what I seen, Kawhi and Tony Allen, best two honestly.
Oh, hell yeah!
I don't think it's particularly close. So to tell me LeBron should have won Defensive Player of the Year, if you want to tell me he had the type of year Kawhi had when he won it, like that's crazy. Like that's insane. Why? Because he had a whole bunch of chase down blocks. Like, come on.
He not guarding. Listen,
LeBron was supposed to win it simply. Y'all looking at like, okay, you said Tony Allen. Y'all said Tony Allen, which is a great defender. He was on Marcus Hall team. So just because
Tony Allen played on a Boston team too.
No. What I'm saying, when Marcus Hall won Defensive Player of the Year, he had great defensive players on his team. So his team was a great defensive team. Like, so they just took him as the big and was like, he wasn't even the best defensive player on his team. They just took him and was like, okay, second team defensive player, second team defense. They made him the Defensive Player of the Year, but he was second team. Didn't even make first team. You tell me how that makes sense.
But what I'm trying to argue to you is LeBron was in the discussion because he had one of them years where he had a bunch of highlight chase down blocks. They're like that was his thing, and that's when like people was really hanging their hat on it, like they was looking for every night who he done chase down tonight and block. But that's not half court defense. Like that's not sitting down and locking up. That's not what that is.
It's defense though. It's defense.
That's one aspect of defense. If that's the case, Steph need to get defensive player. He done got steal. He done been a steal leader multiple times. I'm talking about
Dwayne Wade too.
Leader. They done gave people the award based off just being a steal leader.
Who they gave up?
But we do understand that.
You talking about Jordan?
Huh?
You talking about Jordan?
Yeah, and Gary Payton.
Well,
they gave it to Scottie Pippen when he led, but they gave it to Jordan. They gave it to Gary Payton. They gave it to people who led in steals.
Jordan had 100 blocks as well. Jordan had 100 blocks. He had 100 blocks to go along with them 200 steals.
Hey, and we all know that his stats were kind of like.
No, I don't know nothing. I just know what they reported.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You do your research and look
I don't need to.
When they analyze the
I know him and Dwayne Wade as Dwayne Wade as two guards. Dwayne Wade also had 200 steals and 100 blocks as a two guard.
Let me tell you something. I was in a group chat with my friends and I said, I think the best blocking shooting guard of all time that I know of was Dwayne Wade. That's what I said, right? So people they said I was hating on Jordan. I was like, how? I said he was the best. They was like, he not better than Jordan. So when I went to go actually look it up, he's only 8 blocks behind him all time for second all time. And then a week later, they came out with the stat pattern from the home dude. Where they gave him extra blocks, extra steals, extra all that. When they gave him that, especially during the MVP season. So, like they was having like, say they said they had like he had like 9 steals or some junk, and the other team only had like 3 turnovers. Like it's no way you could do that. You see what I'm saying? That's how they start looking into that.
That's the thing where they're like, that's not a Jordan thing. That's like you in your home arena. Them statisticians in the home arenas just do that. That's been going on even still like up until recently. That's not a
they go on in high school. They go on in high school. They do that in high school.
Yeah, guess who got the highest disparity of all time though? That season when they did it for him.
That's
the highest of NBA history. That's the highest disparity of NBA history. And then when they went back and looked at the actual games, it was like they only took 6 games and they got a big boost of like stuff that wasn't true from them games. They ain't going the season. They just went from 6 games. So I'm saying like.
I'm trying to see the.
What I was saying
the.
was about Dwayne Wade. It turned out to be true, and I didn't even think about it. I just was like thinking, like, man, I just seen Dwayne Wade. Like Dwayne Wade used to be a dog on defense. Like think about that. Dwayne Wade a dog on defense, right? He don't be making defensive teams. So it ain't like I can look at somebody and I'm seeing them playing good defense. Dwayne Wade can sit in the chair. He can sit in the chair. I seen him sit down and guard good people.
I know he can sit in the chair.
I seen him break Kobe nose in the All-Star game. They playing real defense out there. And he never was making defensive teams. So that's why I'm like, that defensive team stuff, that's just like if you popular, if they like you, they giving it to you.
But you know why he wasn't making defensive teams?
Who?
Because he had 2 guard and he wasn't gonna get in that motherfucker over Kobe.
And Tony Allen.
It go by 2 guards. Who you gonna put him in over?
Yeah, but
Dwayne Wade got 3 of them.
But they do like 2 guards on the first team. They do 2 guards on the second team. Do they got a third team?
No.
I don't think no more. I think they used to have a third team.
So it's like 4 guards, right? Like you can't sit up and tell me that it was 4 guards better than him in defense.
I think that's subjective though, because like you looking at the guys that play offense too. There's a lot of guys that just only sit down, only play deep.
Exactly.
Well, see, I know the players like that y'all naming. I know. You know what I'm saying? I know Tony Allen. I know Kobe Bryant. Kobe got away with a lot of fouling. That's why, like, I ain't gonna lie, he did. He had his hands all over people. But you couldn't do the same defense. Like I say this right here. Since
Call it, Riff. All
right, man.
Since you a KD fan, this is how I always thought. You a KD fan. I watched LeBron James guard KD in the Thunder Finals, right?
And he fired him in game 2. Go ahead.
I seen LeBron. They let LeBron body up KD the whole series. They let him like rough him up, like put his hands all over. KD could barely touch LeBron without them calling the foul.
Nobody could.
I always said that first series, when he won that first series, like I ain't saying they didn't deserve to win or nothing, but I'm saying like the way that they was calling the game, I didn't like it. I'm like, but I know once he got the monkey off his back, then he would continue to win. You know what I mean? Kind of like a lot of the NFL quarterbacks that's actually like better skill wise than Pat Mahomes, like Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. They got the monkey on their back. They have the ability to win, but it's just uphill where they get to that point where they just break down because like Pat don't break down. He been there before. He gonna do his thing.
Yeah.
Pat broke down in the Super Bowl for the second time.
Well, let me ask you this though. Okay, you just talk about getting the monkey off your back and all that. If LeBron hadn't, well, he not the only one, but had he not created the big 3 along with Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, how long you think it would have took him to get that monkey off his back? And this ain't no shade. This ain't trying to trap you. No shit like that. This
no. You can't, like, look, you can't trap me because people think like y'all probably think LeBron my favorite player, but he not.
You said Kobe was your favorite player.
Yeah, I just defend LeBron because I'm like, the facts are right here. Like it's an open book. The facts are right here. Like I just told you what just then I said I didn't like how they like it almost felt like they gave him the first ring. You know what I mean?
We all know that.
And I don't like that. It's kind of like, but
they gave him the down 3-1 series too because that suspension to Draymond.
No, they did.
Yeah, they did. That was
you don't interfere in a finals with no suspension. You don't.
Thank you. And you don't call no tech.
This something people sleep on in that finals too. What changed the tide of that series outside of Draymond getting hurt?
Bogut.
The Warriors lost their rim protection. It was 0 rim protection. They only went small in the 4th. Kyrie and LeBron, it wasn't jump shots. It was a race to the basket. That's all it was. The floor was spread. It was a race to the basket. So when Draymond gets suspended in that game,
stop them, man. Cut it out.
Who Bogut was their
gets
rim
hurt.
protector?
Bogut was the starting center. Bogut
That
was
was their
playing
rim
like
protector.
28, 30
Yeah,
minutes.
he wasn't stopping them though.
How? He was stopping them. They wasn't go, it was up 3-1.
Right. So you think that 73-9 team, fully healthy with Draymond, everybody, they was gonna come in down 3-1 and win 3 straight.
Listen to this, right?
Yes or no? Before you get into that, yes or no?
Oh, go.
Ask again.
You think that 73-9 team, fully healthy, with Draymond and Bogut, they full lineup, they regular rotation, was gonna lose 3 straight to Cleveland when they hadn't even lost 2 straight all year? That what you telling me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my thing. The man stepped over Draymond, and Draymond, as any person would, you would, I would, if a mother standing over me, you know what I'm saying? Of course I'm gonna get up like this. Get off of me. So you take them up, and he got suspended. Like you said, Bogut went down. If you can go right now, get on your phone, go look at the games from them games when Bogut was playing until when he got hurt. How easy it was for the Cavs.
They played totally different though. Like y'all acting like Bogut was amazing. If that was the case, they would have brought Bogut back. They wouldn't have went and got Kevin Durant.
They got Kevin Durant for more offense to take the more pressure off of Steph Curry. That's why they went and got Kevin Durant. They didn't get Kevin Durant for no rim protection.
Cleveland would have beat them the first year if Kyrie wouldn't have got hurt. If Kyrie and I think Kevin Love, if they wouldn't have got hurt, they'd have beat them the first year.
Kevin Love was out before that series even begun. He had been out.
All right, so Kyrie shattered his knee.
Yeah, and going in overtime.
So
in overtime.
They would have beat them that year. It was just LeBron that first year. So when they came back and they had their people, like the way they were playing totally different until, Clay, my boy, he made that statement. I guess he just got in his feelings or whatever. When he made that statement, the series was never the same. LeBron never played the same. He was on a total level.
Listen. You got your phone right now. Go look at the first 3 games of that series while Andrew Bogut was in there and tell me what LeBron and them stats was. They was not attacking the basket because Bogut was blocking shots. Hold on, okay. I'm finna
actually blocking them, but when you 7 feet tall, at minimum, you're a deterrent. At minimum, they play without a center altogether.
All right, so anyway, look,
hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. Go back to that Dallas. Hold on.
I'm looking.
Go back to the Dallas series. Go back to the Dallas series when Tyson Chandler and them was out there. They had trees. They were contesting. Wasn't none of that coming in the paint.
Oh, Tyson deserved to be. If he wasn't Defensive Player of the Year, he should have been.
Listen, that's no here or there. I'm saying about the presence that a 7'1" center in your middle, guarding your rim, gonna do to it. I don't care who it is. It could be LeBron. You see, just like Wemby. Wemby 7'4". You see what he did, KD in the All-Star game, that little All-Star game. He thought he had layup. He put that on the glass. Like, come on, bro. You ain't coming in there like that. You be timid to come in there like that.
All right, so let me go back just a second though. Y'all was talking about y'all was talking about
Andrew Bogut.
No, y'all talking about Draymond
suspension.
Yeah, he deserved to be suspended.
Huh?
He was supposed to be. Let me tell you something. He was supposed to get suspended when they played the Thunder, when he kicked that boy in the nuts, and they didn't want since the Warriors was down 3-1, they didn't want to determine that series by taking him out that series. He's supposed to got suspended before then. So when he tried to hit LeBron in the nuts, that was the last time.
I'm glad you brought, and I'm glad you brought that up.
Accumulation of kicking people in the nuts.
Listen, right? I'm glad.
Like by the rule, he's supposed to have been suspended a game for the Thunder. You see what I'm saying? The series before they got
it wasn't about a rule. It was about how many technicals he had in the playoffs already.
That's what I'm saying. That's not rule.
He wasn't suspended because of no malicious act, but like I said, they could have easily rescinded that technical foul because they have to understand the impact of that game. Like we talking about the NBA Finals. It's a finals right here.
And Braun was standing over the man. Who ain't
Like,
finna get up like that?
What you want him to do? Should he have hit him? Probably not, considering the situation he in. But everybody wouldn't have gotten that tech right there. Everybody wouldn't have got it because of who he is. He got that tech
all playoffs long. All playoffs long. Not just then. He tried to hit LeBron in the nuts, but he already had kicked Andrew at least not Bogut, but what's the tall dude?
Steven Adams.
He already kicked him twice. He kicked him in the nuts twice.
Look, man.
I already had did enough to get that suspension in the Thunder. And they didn't give it to him because the Warriors were down 3-1, and then the Warriors came back from 3-1. So being that the Cavs were down 3-1, they knew they supposed to give it to him, and then he did something else. And then it was the language and him whatever in front of in front of the commissioner, front row, all of the high class people. He did it in front of everybody.
I wouldn't give a fuck who was in the front row. If you stand over me like that.
Bro, like this. The Cavs not coming back from 3-1. We're gonna suspend him this one game. It ain't gonna matter.
No, man. Yeah, and Bogut went down. Bogut went down the next game.
Hey, bro, this stuff ain't to take away from nobody. Because
what game Bogut went down?
If Draymond wins,
that was game 5.
That was game. No, they won that game. They came back the next game and they ain't have him.
Yeah. Yep.
He finished that game. That was just a tick. He got suspended after the game because that was the tick that made it his.
So it did because that's the game.
Whatever.
Exactly. That's the game. Bogut went down. Yep. That he didn't play.
So he finished that game. Bogut get hurt first quarter of the very next game. I'm saying like you could try to act like that don't matter, but that's 2 starters out. Like 2 of them. Like that, you don't just lose 2 starters. Like, come on, and like Kevin Love and Richard Jefferson get hurt, or Kevin Love and whoever you just want to name in that starting lineup get hurt. Cavs got a shot.
He just used that for LeBron when Kyrie went down. You just said if Kyrie went down, they would have beat the Cavs. So now, if Draymond and them don't get suspended and Bogut don't get hurt, they would have beat the Cavs. Point blank. Period.
This how I always looked at it.
My first series, 2015.
Yeah. This how I always looked at it. That first series, I feel like the Warriors necessarily weren't ready to win because they went 6 with depleted Cavs. I feel like they would have lost. They would have lost that one. But that next year, I feel like they would have won that with Draymond and all them there. They would have won that. And can't nobody change my mind on that. So that's a wash. You know what I'm saying? It happened. Cause I ain't here to defend Draymond. I ain't gonna never defend Draymond because
I don't like Draymond. I don't like Draymond.
Like when he cost them a ring, whole organization should have checked his ass. That's how I feel about it.
They should listen.
Long time.
They should have checked his ass with that KD incident too.
He should have been checked. I would have got rid of him. Me personally,
I'm with on
him. Got rid of him.
Andrew Bogut didn't play game 6 and game 7.
Hello, he got hurt game 5.
He started game 5 and got hurt.
Y'all know how many minutes he played a game? But y'all saying he impacted the game so much? 12, 15, 14.
You know what a rotation is, don't it? You know what a rotation is,
man.
Y'all got he don't know. Hey, one day, hold on. Look at their bench.
12 minutes with blocking shots left and right. No,
go look at their bench. Go look at their bench. They had Looney. In them too. Looney was on that team. What's the little young kid? He was real cut up. Was athletic. What was the young kid name? He was a.
Y'all got cut this
out. What was that dude?
He played.
Not him. It's the other younger dude. Dang, what is his name? Because I seen his name the other day on that 17 Cavs. 17 Warriors. Because he played with KDM too. Because I believe David West.
But see, I don't even really care what the stats say because he was a starter and he coming in beginning of the first, beginning of the third, and you know
setting the tone.
30, 40 points every game. I don't really care what the stats say. But a rotation is a rotation. So if we got an 8-man rotation and we got 2 men out, that means we adding 2 and 3 and 4 more men that don't even play.
That don't play.
He didn't play a lot. I'm just letting y'all know that.
He started. You talking about he started.
If he play 8 minutes, like I don't know what. Like, come on, man.
In them 8 minutes with the Warriors, they could be up 20.
And they bench. You forgot who on their bench. They had Iggy, Sean Livingston. I think David West was still there. They had Looney and the other guy. Oh, what is that guy name?
That's the problem. That's the problem.
David West was on their team. David West was on their Warrior team, bro.
But that's the problem with looking at results and you're looking at stuff in
they didn't have David West.
The year before they had David West when they played with the what's his name? I know
they had Leandro Barbosa, Ian Clark, Maurice Spates.
That's it. Maurice Spates.
Jesse Vazila, Anderson Verazal, Iguodala, Sean Livingston, James Michael McAdoo.
That's what I'm talking about. That young dude, McAdoo. But David West played the year before because he played on the Warriors team. You can go look. I was wrong on the set.
Like
on
I
the
said,
16.
I don't really
Iguodala and Sean Livingston played more than the old buddy out there.
Iguodala,
but that ain't the point.
He was the sixth man off the bench. Iguodala and Livingston.
That ain't the point. See, you're looking in hindsight, and you don't know when those first minutes were. The Warriors was a fast starter, and they come out of halftime kind of like NFL team doubling up. They fast in the third quarter.
Yeah,
you're looking at total minutes. If that was the case, they could have put any of them bums and played them 13, 14, 15 minutes starting at center. It's what Bogut was contributing because he was a solid defender and he was a great passer for his size, for his position. True. So it's a lot. You could put him out there and you're not missing a beat because they used to switch everything. So you're not missing a beat because he could defend a little bit. But when you put Festus Ezeli out there, his star ass,
Maurice Spates.
But it's guys that are not.
He might be a little bit of a better option than Maurice Spates.
I mean, regardless, man, no matter how you shape it, we're talking about a starter. No matter how you shape it, no matter how you want to put it, how you want to look in your hindsight, because
a 7-foot starter.
The numbers you're bringing up are lacking context. You talking about 14, 15 minutes, yada yada. We don't know the foul trouble. What's the boy name? None of that.
7-foot starter.
What's the boy name that the Clippers just got? That went shoot the ball under the goal. That can't shoot at all.
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons
was a starter. They just released him. But this start stuff don't mean nothing.
Ben Simmons was a starter.
Ben Simmons ain't on no championship team either. So that
hold on. Ben Simmons had got demoted at one point. He just wasn't no starter in Brooklyn. They was there, brought him off the bench at one point.
No, he wasn't just starter. Look, cuz you don't even gotta respond to that because Ben Simmons ain't been on no championship caliber team. We talking about a championship caliber team where every piece
was a caliber. They was a championship caliber team. They just couldn't win.
Who? That ain't no championship caliber team. Then what you talking about?
Exactly.
A championship caliber team means that you are in position that you could win a championship.
No, a championship caliber team is you line them up right now. They can win a championship.
You couldn't lie for it.
Could have won a championship.
So hold on. You think that 76 team could have won the championship?
They was good enough to win a championship.
No, they weren't.
No.
Especially the one when they had Jimmy Butler. They was
no,
they was a ball running around the rim away from going to the finals from Kawhi Leonard.
Jimmy Butler went on. Hold on, Jimmy Butler went on that team when Ben Simmons went shooting the ball under the rim. No, he wasn't.
Oh no, he wasn't on there. But
all right then. So that's what we talking about. We ain't talking about.
No, this is what I'm saying. When Kawhi hit that shot that went around the rim, when he hit that shot, they had what's the boy name that just got to what's it? Jimmy Butler. They had Jimmy Butler on their team for that season.
What they got to do with? But I'm saying we talking about Ben Simmons under the rim. We talking about that particular series. You said that was a championship caliber team. It wasn't. That team wasn't winning no chip that year.
Man, okay,
let's change
I was trying to say they were in the running that they could have made it. They could have, you know what I'm saying? They had a championship caliber team.
Fine. Let's change the verbiage then, because we're not going to agree on that. Championship team, because they was going for back-to-back.
No, they wasn't championship team because they ain't won no championship. But
them folks.
You talking about Philly? You talking about Philly?
I understand what he's saying, but I'm saying these folks went 73-9, and we comparing them to a damn Philly team.
On God. That ain't been to the Eastern Conference. That ain't been to the Eastern Conference Finals since AI.
Why are we comparing them to Philly?
Philly was good enough to win a championship.
There is no comparison to what the Warriors did that year, and to be able to lose 2 starters and overcome that. You talking about a 73-9 team with Bogus starting all year.
Who's the other player?
Every single piece matters. You don't just win 73 games because you got Steph and Clay. Every single piece mattered when it comes to the rotation.
Are you talking about Draymond Green and Bogut?
Yes.
No, he's talking about you talking about him. Yeah, the starter.
Green did that to himself though, man. Like y'all got to.
Okay, we can agree on that part. But
he's supposed to be out against the Thunder. So if they'd have did right, he'd have been out against the Thunder. And then
okay, we understand. Listen, right? We understand that, and we agree with you. He shouldn't have did that, but we not finna act like that didn't impact that series, and that didn't determine the outcome of that series or them suspended. Because hold on, because if that was LeBron, he would have not got suspended. Just keep it above. He would have never got suspended.
You say if that wasn't LeBron?
If that was LeBron, he never would have got suspended.
That's a fact because he had no technical foul.
It ain't about that. No, it's not about
him. If he
had him, he never would have got suspended.
I'm talking about it's a rule. They've been putting this rule in since like Dennis Rodman and Rasheed Wallace. If you get a certain amount of text, you got to miss a game.
Listen, man. I know that rule. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It doesn't matter about the rule when it comes to LeBron. We just watched LeBron an hour, 2 hours after getting out the plane say he wasn't playing an All-Star game, and they could have got a replacement. You think anything was said about that from the commissioner or nobody? No. If that been LeBron with them technical problems.
Everybody been slamming him for that. Everybody been saying even
No, you're not getting what I'm saying. I said the commissioner. I said the commissioner. I don't care what them folks saying out there. We talking about the commissioner. He ain't said a word about that to LeBron. Have you?
What they supposed to say to him?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying he not gonna get suspended either. He would never get suspended. He would never got suspended if that was LeBron in that situation. Point blank. Michael Jordan, the choking of Reggie Miller, he didn't even get kicked out the game. He didn't even get kicked out the game when he choked Reggie Miller, man. You know that.
That's a fact.
You know that. But when you the face of the NBA, you got certain rules. And like I said,
man, I'm not here to argue.
I'm pretty sure they would call him to the office and say, "Hey, you can't keep doing this." Like they ain't like they didn't talk to LeBron. Draymond and tell him like you got to stop doing this.
Listen,
they told him all this.
That's Draymond.
He know the rules. He know the rules. He know he wasn't supposed. He done kicked these people in the nuts all playoffs long. If you look at that season, he had been doing this for a long time. He'd been jumping up, kicking niggas in the nuts, right? Like hitting them in it was a collage they made. When LeBron did a layup, he grabbed him by the nuts in. They didn't call a foul or nothing, right? It's a collage of him doing this all through the playoffs. He's legit supposed to be suspended in the Thunder series. They were just like, no, if we suspend him, then the Warriors might lose to the Thunder. They down 3-1.
They will never listen. They was never gonna lose to the Thunder. And I hate when people bring this up about Kevin. Hold on, listen to what I'm saying. Kevin Durant was down. He had them, they was up 3-2 and they lost. They was never gonna beat them. Hold on. They were down 3, they was up. And they were talking about, he was up 8 in game 6 with such and such. Man, listen, when Klay Thompson, game 6, Klay showed up, ain't nothing you could do about it. Game 7.
It was a wrap on that game. It was a wrap.
Okay, this the thing with that series though, the circumstances never changed. It was
never
the same
changed.
Teams.
It was the same, exactly.
They just straight up just lost 3 games.
They lost it. Game 7, Curry shot the leather off the ball. KD came to play. Russell Westbrook didn't. That just point blank period.
Hey, no, listen. Since you're a KD fan, you know Russell Westbrook made them lose a lot of them games. Because all he had to do was keep going.
Listen, Sam Presti screwed that Thunder team up when he decided not to give Harden that extra $4 million that he was asking for his new contract, and he gave it to Serge Ibaka. Sam Presti screwed that team up because there's no way in hell I'm gonna not sign James Harden and I'm gonna not sign him, but I'm gonna trade him, but I'm gonna keep Ibaka. Ibaka wasn't doing that.
Hey, you know,
Block a few shots here and there and hit a few jumper, but Ibaka wasn't doing that.
Hey, you know, Thunder probably had the best team in the NBA that season.
Put it back first.
They had it when they had James Harden.
No,
Sam
not even
Presti.
then. No, not even then. I'm talking about 2016.
No, hell no, man, no way. Bro, no way. Listen, that Thunder team that went to the finals with James Harden was the best Thunder team that you could put out there.
It's the Warriors.
Man, listen what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, right? When they got rid of James Harden, that killed the team. It was over with. It was done. It was done. You don't have no shooters. They had Seth a low shot though, and what's the other boy that couldn't shoot either? What's his name? He overseas right now. He couldn't shoot either. Huh?
I can't think of nobody but Cephalosha.
For the Thunder. After they got rid of Cephalosha, because Cephalosha went to Atlanta, they got
the other boy that couldn't shoot, the license.
Yes. Yeah, two of them. Cephalosha was the first one. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. Sam Presti messed that team up. It wasn't because of Westbrook. I mean, Westbrook did cause them lose a lot of games, but that team was not good no more without James Harden.
Yes, they was.
They was not. Listen,
the Warriors was just like it was close like this.
Bro, where have the Oklahoma City Thunder been after James Harden? When they had James Harden, when they had that three going, they went to the finals. When it was just KD and Westbrook, when KD the bulk of your score and you don't have really none Westbrook score and you ain't got nobody else but around him that can shoot and space the floor and stuff like that, what you got? What are you gonna do? Nothing. They did just what they did. They overachieved a little bit as well.
They was a good team to me. I thought they
overachieved because they weren't supposed to beat the Spurs that year. They beat the Spurs that year to get there.
Most of the league thought they were the best team in the league.
They was not.
They thought they were the best.
Man,
team.
listen, they were gonna win. They lost to the Warriors. Listen, the crazy thing about it, folks don't realize they lost to the Warriors 2 times that all time they played them that season. They lost to the Warriors. Steph Curry hit a 40-foot shot, a walk-off 40-foot shot. Man, they ain't beat the Warriors all year. They ain't beat the Warriors all year.
I'll tell you like this. I never tell nobody LeBron ain't sorry, he ain't all time. I got him third, me personally. If you want to argue he won, you know what I'm saying? That's your prerogative. I completely disagree because different people value different things. Like, I value results. I don't give a damn about they saying, oh, you could do more than anybody can do. I don't give a damn about that. Like, I value results. Clearly, you need to be doing one more or something than the other stuff you're doing. So I don't really care about that. So it's like I said, I got him third. However people want to put him. That's their business, but I feel like we've made exceptions for him that we haven't made prior to him.
I agree.
Making exceptions.
He is the most hated player of all time. Like, nobody's been hated on the most. So I don't know what.
However you put it, that got a lot to do with the decision and all that stuff.
Yeah. And he be arrogant. He be talking himself. He be talking himself.
Like that, he used to not talk like that.
But he do.
He the one hopped on national TV talking about him.
Charles Barkley, all the greats kept talking bad about him. Then he started shooting back at him. He the one
got out talking about some. I knew I was the greatest.
Say it again. Say it again.
I knew I was the greatest whenever I came
all
back.
All right, then. Okay. And then guess what? Hold on. Then he said when he came back. No, Kyrie was over there too. When you was dropping 40, Kyrie was dropping 42.
Right with you. So it's like, I guess, bro. Well, I don't subscribe.
When he said when we came back from 3-1, now y'all just making up stuff. We came back from 3-1. I felt like that made me the best player in the world. That's what he said.
No, so he said I feel like that made me the greatest ever. That's what he said.
Yeah, he did say that. Greatest ever.
Yeah, same thing.
And then he turned around and said he's still chasing the ghost of Chicago. Man, come on, man. Keep it, man. Bro, to me, to be honest with you, he an all-time great. Without a doubt. I never will respect him though because he went to join another man's franchise where another man was a champion and a Finals MVP and was a top 3 player in the league, top 5 player in the league. He went down there because he couldn't win a championship. So the man tried to give him the keys to the car. You ever been you know what I'm saying? You remember the first time you try to drive a car and they gave you the keys to it and you was shaking and stuff? That's what Dwayne Wade did for Braun in that first finals matchup against Dallas. And he gave him the keys and he couldn't drive the car.
I just feel like, bro, like we got a man, right? Y'all want to say he the greatest. The league is when he leave, the NBA is going to be in a worse state than it was when he got there.
Totally
easily, and he the face. So if I'm supposed to give him all this credit, a lot of this on him. You look at the All-Star game. You look at the players moving around. You're looking at all the people want to try to make super team. Like all that's on his back. Like all that's on his back. You could deny it, but the proof in the pudding. All that's on his back. We never saw players.
You can't get on somebody for not wanting to be in a slam dunk contest. You can't get on somebody for like him trying to take control of his career. The man asked for help for 7 years.
Hey, hold on. Time out.
I'm saying, what's your point though? He asked for help.
Players for him to play with.
Let me give you a tag, right? Let me give you a tag, right?
For you to go do a move like that though, that's extreme. If you want me, because you robbing us of moments he could have had. Let's say he stayed in Cleveland, even if he didn't stay in Cleveland, because he was rumored to be going to Chicago initially. Let's say he goes somewhere with one other star. He's put in a position where he has to go above and beyond. So he's backed in the corner like a cat. He robbed us of moments where he could have been looked at undisputed as the greatest ever. He robbed us of that. But whenever he's winning and he's going off, it's like, well, we don't know what could have happened because he could have not did shit. And Dwayne Wade could have gave him 30. Chris Bosh could have gave him 30. Kevin Love could have gave him 30. Kyrie could have gave him 30. You know what I'm saying? So he's not back in the corner.
Let me ask you this.
Listen, to this day, y'all know who LeBron James had played the most career games with? Still Jonas Ilgauskas. He still ain't never played with Dwayne Wade. Anybody you name.
Hey, let me say something. Let me say something.
Just like Kobe and Shaq.
Hey, let me get this. Let me get this, Sam. Let me get this, Sam. I want to echo first. I want to echo what you said about how the state of the NBA is going to be worse than it was when he came. Of course, because he created it like that. He's the only superstar that I have ever seen. I'm talking about the face of the NBA that want to be buddies with everybody. Clutch Sports, they have all these athletes signed and he want to be friends. Draymond Green, this this quote unquote so tough guy, punching folks and practice and all this. But every time he turn around, he always got LeBron name in his mouth or bragging on him, this and that. Okay, number 2, he is the only. Hold on, let me finish. Number 2. Let me finish. Number 2, he created the super team. Super team. Hold on, let me finish. What I'm saying.
Who did? Just ask who you talking about?
Who we been talking about for the last hour? He did. Who we been talking about for the last hour? Who we been talking about for the last hour?
Hey, keep talking. He can hear you. He ain't got no headphones.
Okay. So number 2, he created the super team. Everybody talking about Boston form. No, Boston form a bunch of older guys late in their career. They had already been. Hold on, let me finish. Paul Pierce had already been going to the playoffs and did his thing in his prime. Ray Allen had been in the playoffs with the Bucks and with the he was doing his thing with the Supersonics. And Kevin Garnett had already won the MVP, did his thing in Minnesota with what's my boy with the Dreads, Hudson, with Lil Troy Hudson or whatever his name is. He had already did that, so they put them together. LeBron started this when you in your prime, going to team up with your buddies to try to win a championship. Watered down. Number 3.
AAU basketball.
No, exactly. Number 3. He the only face I seen that not participating in the slam dunk. That's why the slam dunk All-Star weekend is trash right now. Every time you look around, Every time you look around, LeBron got comments on this, the threes, all this, all that. But he's the main reason for this. He is the main reason for what's lacking in the NBA right now. Everybody want to be buddy, and he the reason, man. He the reason for all this. You gotta blame him. And then that stat you just pulled up about the Gaskins, I don't care how many games he can play 9,091 games with the Gaskins. He won the championships with who? Kyrie.
And
Kevin Love, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and Anthony Davis, and all them players I named way better than the Gaskins.
Hey, I don't give a damn. And you could just do just straight prime. Nobody got better teammates than LeBron.
No,
nobody.
Everybody say, hold on. Everybody, hold on. You said
put together his all-time teammates, and this is why they was in their prime. They run shit. Put together his all-time teammate. Kyrie, D-Wade at the 2.
Hey,
Ray Allen at the 3. You can swap out Chris Bosh and Anthony Davis, and you still got K-Love coming off the bench.
Hold on, man. Hold on. You see cooking, and see you told me Jordan team was better than what they was. You told me Horace Grant and all this stuff. No, they wasn't. Hey, Michael Jordan just had a basic role-playing team because back in the day they played their role. They didn't get out of line. They did what they supposed to do. They just like the Orlando Magics from back from the 90s with Penny Hardaway and Shaq. They had role players around the Dennis Scotts of the world, the Nick Andersons of the world. It was Penny and Shaq. They played their role. And Horace Grant, they played their role, bro. That's it. All
right, so since y'all done had y'all little rants and got to talk about a whole lot of nothing. So y'all said that it's his fault. Now we got to witness the best NBA slam dunk contest ever in like 2015, 26. Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine, probably the best slam dunk contest of all time. LeBron ain't been in the slam dunk contest ever. He been in the league since 2003.
That's the problem.
Right, hold on.
Don't let him land.
2016, we had a great little stretch of runs of slam dunk contest. So you can't not. So I guess you're gonna say that's his fault too that we had.
Hold on, we had.
You can't say that he the cause.
He said great. He said we had a great stretch of run. We had two. We had two. Aaron Gordon twice.
We had Aaron Gordon. We had Aaron Gordon. We had Zach LaVine. We had
Aaron Gordon and John Wall. Now that's two times, man.
Zach
and
went
then you had when what's his name? Dwayne Wade cheated Aaron Gordon out of. He's supposed to have a slam dunk contest. He'd have been in like 2.
That's the same thing with Zach LaVine. They was in the same
contest. Aaron Gordon been in 2 of them. Zach LaVine went back to back. Aaron Gordon came on his second one. Aaron Gordon came back that third year and got robbed by Derrick Jones.
Yeah. Because Dwayne Wade voted for him. He played for the Heat. All that mess. But
that wasn't a great dunk contest. That was just
you can't say that was a pretty good dunk contest.
Hold on. Before
it was cool, but it wasn't like the shit we had just seen the year before.
I mean, exactly.
Amazing.
No, it ain't that. That's the best dunk contest of all time.
Oh, the one with Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon. That's the best one. Like that's the best one. Period.
Of all time, yes.
Hey, but hold on.
It ain't like we didn't get the witness.
Let me know. I just want to say this before you land. No, I'm gonna tell you because I don't want you to misconstrue that. When I say LeBron ruined the slam dunk contest, that means he not participating. That means they see what LeBron doing, all the stars, and they don't do it.
Well, why can't the same people that's watching LeBron not do that? Why they can't last 22 years? If they watching everything he do and they gonna do what he do,
they're trying to duplicate him. That's the problem. They're trying to duplicate him.
You want to be in a 3-point contest? You see, Kyrie was in the 3-point contest with Clay, Steph, and Booker. Like
everybody gets them 3-point. Listen, everybody getting a 3-point contest. That's ain't.
Dwayne Wade.
I seen a bunch of shooters in there. They don't. Listen, I just seen Norman Powell in the 3-point contest, and he's not a 3-point shooter contest. He's a game shooter. He shoots threes in the game. Go ahead.
You see LeBron, D Wade, Chris Paul, all them superstars got in the skills challenge like 3 years in a row, 2-3 years.
So why LeBron to get in the dunk contest?
You see
His
Kobe
challenge
Bryant
ain't
get
long
into
been
it.
here.
Thank you.
You see Kobe Bryant get into the skills competition with them.
He was also in the dunk contest as well.
What that mean? I mean, the man.
Hey, oh,
He did his part.
Be in
We
the slam
talking
dunk
about him.
contest. He ain't got to be in the slam dunk contest. You can't.
No.
You
What
say
the bigger?
y'all basically saying, "Hey, you're so great that if you get in the slam dunk contest, everything will be so much better from here on out."
No, what we're saying is, people, when you're the face of the league and you are athletic, along the history of the NBA, it was certain things you did to further the NBA. It wasn't about you winning or losing. But you set a precedent when you didn't do it, and niggas know you could have competed. When you didn't do it, all the other stars that were athletic like you felt like it's okay for them not to do it.
Exactly.
You can't name one superstar that done it, and I don't know how long, because Zach LaVine wasn't no superstar.
No, he wasn't. He was in Minnesota.
You can name some decent
after
players.
the slam dunk contest. He was.
Who?
After the slam dunk contest, he
no,
was.
he wasn't. He was still in Minnesota. He was still in Minnesota, bro. He still was in Minnesota. He ain't got traded yet. He was still in Minnesota. No, he was in Minnesota playing with Andrew Wiggins and Cat and them. He was definitely traded, huh?
Let's just say this: the last All-Star that was in it, that competed in it, with Jaylen Brown, like 2 years ago.
And it was trash. But that's not the face of the NBA. That's the most. Now he's most hated probably because it stands against Nike and all this. But he's not the face of the NBA. Like what Sam said, when you the face, you lead by example. So if they don't see you participating in these events, they're not gonna do it.
All right, so y'all got somewhat of a point, but not really. So all right, let's go to the next point. The next point where you said, what did you say? Because see, that's why I try to cut you out, because you try to fast talk me.
But what you drinking on that saying wine? Because I think I need me some wine too. You drinking on this red wine?
I done killed the ball to mess with y'all.
You try to fast talk me. You said something else you said that LeBron created a super team, and then when you realize the wrong in what you said,
it wasn't wrong.
Because you know the Boston Celtics did. Realize the wrong, you were trying to say, oh, well, they was old whenever they started playing together. And they was old, and this person, they won a ring the first year. They went to the finals 2 years in a row. Back to back.
They didn't go back to back. They didn't go back to back. They didn't go back to back. They missed a year because some KG was hurt. They won their first year. Then they lost. Kobe lost. Then Kobe played Orlando, and then Boston came back and Kobe beat them.
So it was 2 years later.
Yeah, but they were old. I'm saying they were past their prime. That's what I said.
That wasn't prime.
Hell no.
So LeBron
or KG.
So whenever they did their super team thing, they considered the first super team that ever joined up.
All right, I'm finna ask you a question. Hold on. See, you say you know basketball, right? When did Kevin Garnett come to the league?
Hold on.
95. When did Kobe Bryant come to the league? When did Paul Pierce and Ray Allen came in the league?
96.
90s. Huh?
96.
Okay then. So
that was
08. Okay then.
They 12, 13 years.
And they played, and Paul Pierce played college ball.
That's not even my point though. Like my point is, I got two of them actually. For one, that was the front office. That was trades, and they weren't in their prime. Look at them, nobody say. So that was front office driven. Not only that, but the part everybody's sleeping on is you don't look at neither one of them dudes as all-time greats. When I say all-time greats, I'm talking about top 15 players. Nobody that can be even considered in the GOAT conversation. So for somebody to be that great, to be projected, because LeBron was always projected to be the greatest ever. He was projected to be that. So for a guy to be projected to be that great and feel like he got to go get two franchise players to win, that's a problem.
Not one, but two.
Paul Pierce is roughly top 25, 30. Ray Allen, roughly top 25, 30. KG roughly top 20.
Yeah, he
15.
about in the top 15. He right outside the top 15 though. KG right outside the top 15 because he's behind
but what I'm saying
I
is,
was like,
what I'm saying is though, that's none of them guys was supposed to be the greatest. None of them guys. Those guys are just really good players that were franchise players that the organization put it together for them to play together. That's all it was.
No, they came together.
Prime.
They came together to play. They came together. They came with the plan to play together. It wasn't like
they got traded.
It don't matter.
Tell them again. Via trade.
It don't matter.
It do matter.
It don't matter. They were trying to get together to play.
No, they was not.
The Red had ass out of Minnesota. He was at the post.
He wanted to go play with Kobe. He wanted to go play with Kobe.
Kobe didn't answer the phone, and Kobe didn't answer the phone
because Kobe didn't want it like that.
He was on that tour, and so then he called Paul Pierce. Yeah, I know all about the story. They came together to play.
But you know the difference, though.
First choice was to go to the LA to play with Kobe. But
you know the difference. But you know the difference, though. But this the difference. If Kobe already knew in his mind, okay, I bring KG over here, I'm gonna be in the same situation. They're gonna be talking about, oh, this nigga did this for me, this nigga did that for me. I want it how I want it. I want to get it out the mud. Not no, oh well shit, let me go and get KG because it's gonna be easier. That was the thought process of LeBron. You cannot deny that. Oh, it's gonna be easier for me. It's gonna be a little sweeter for me. If I go ahead and get the best talent I could possibly get. They monopolize the league. Nobody can out-talent them. And for you to go the first year and lose to Dallas, that's way worse than any ring you won.
You know what? You said something. Hold on. You said that man told me LeBron was a great defender. What happened with Jason Terry, the Jet, and JJ Barrera?
Yeah, like he cooked himself.
They did. Jason Terry.
We ain't gonna never agree on the.
We all know that was his all-time worst playoffs. We all know that. We know that was his all-time worst playoffs.
You can play bad. That's cool. You can play bad, but with that team against that team, you can't lose that. You can't lose that. But I'm supposed to call you the great.
Won a ring, came back the year after that. Won a ring, came back, lost a ring.
Wait, so I'm supposed to call you the greatest. You got a stacked team and you lose to basically Dirk.
That Dirk.
Y'all know Kobe Bryant
and a bunch of Dirk and a bunch of Slim Jim.
He had already went back to back.
Y'all know the Lakers got swept by that same team that
he had already went back to back.
It don't matter. It's the same team that just won the chip. Just got swept by the Mavericks. So
everybody know Andrew Bynum didn't want to play no more.
They beat the Thunder too. They beat everybody. The Mavs beat everybody that y'all thought was good. The Thunder
not with two superstars. He didn't. Not with two superstars. Talking about Kobe.
What about two superstars?
I said he can get beat with no two superstars.
He had two superstars over there.
They won the rings. They had just won some chips.
They beat Boston. They just beat Boston.
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
They just won a ring. They came back with the same team and got swept by the Mavs. And the Mavs also beat the Thunder with KD and Russ. So
still not my point.
The Mavs was sorry. They was not sorry. That wasn't a meltdown. It was a meltdown. But nobody don't talk about none of those other players. Your second all-time greatest. He got swept, which is my all-time favorite. He got swept by the Mavs. So let's not act like the team was just sorry, and they just beat the Heat.
He had went to 3 and won 2. He got every excuse not to go back. He just won 2. Your boy ain't won not one yet, and this was year 9.
He lost that when he won 2 in a row. After he won 2.
That made by the time what happened, what you talking about? By that time, he already had 5. By that time. Your boy was still sitting on a donut. He had nothing.
Let's do this. Let's do this. If we talking about you saying like it don't matter because you get there and you lose, you get these.
We don't come back.
These second place prizes and all that. Like I told y'all the other night, the Warriors was unbeatable. 17, 18, 19, all them years they were unbeatable. They didn't lose until they got till Clay went down and KD went down with the Achilles. They didn't lose.
Hey man, hey
playoff series in
listen.
almost 3 years.
Them folks was even. Them folks was even with the Cavs because the Rockets almost beat Golden State, man. The Rockets almost beat Golden State. The Rockets was did close. They just want to shoot all them threes.
They wasn't sorry. They wasn't sorry.
We didn't say they was sorry, but I'm saying you talking about no. Hold on.
Wait. The Rockets roster was not better than the Cavs roster when they got
Heck no.
They got took the 6 with KD.
Yep.
So what's the excuse there? Because they pushed them folks. But I mean, LeBron they couldn't even push them.
Like I say, the Rockets was not sorry.
Like their roster,
they went to 7 games, bro. They went to 7 games.
They were saying that James Harden was the all-time was the best scorer of all time around that time. They were saying like the best scorer in the NBA they ever seen. That's what they were trying to say.
Y'all be saying the best all-around player we ever seen. So what is your point?
Ooh, you tripped him up then. You tripped him up then.
So why it was so hard for him?
All around. We talking about body of work all around. Can pass, can shoot. I don't think he can shoot the free throw. But he's, whatever. He's C+, C-, whatever.
Footwork is trash. Ball handling is
he got a post game.
Average.
He got a post game.
No, he does not. No, he does not. He don't. No, he don't not. No post game.
Just go watch the highlights of him against the Raptors. That's all he did was play post the whole game. I mean the whole series, and hit the game winner off the glass. Let me say this. I would be remiss not to say this. What you laughing for, bro? Don't start laughing.
I'm laughing because you sit up and talking about the man got a post game and he don't. Go ahead, man.
LeBron James 2018 run is the greatest run of any player of any time of any era.
LeBron James 2000 what?
18 run is the greatest run of any player that's ever played in the league ever.
Greatest run.
Greatest playoff run ever.
Yeah.
Boy, if you don't go get on with that weak ass East with that shit, man, and then play the damn Boston team that was young and shit, you don't go on with that.
Oh, now they young. They weren't young.
Man, he ain't listen. I'm glad you brought that up. Hold on. I'm glad you brought that up. Listen, I'm glad you brought that up. Hold on. Ever since LeBron James has been in the Eastern Conference, the Eastern Conference competition has been mediocre. Now that he's over there in the West, what finals has he made beside that BS bubble?
He won a championship, didn't
he? In the bubble. We talking about out the bubble. What has he won since he been out the bubble playing against these teams in the West?
Didn't y'all go through COVID? Y'all think COVID was easy?
Man, come on, bro.
Y'all think it was easy?
Man, look.
That made it easier that you can't go out and do something. That you can't go nowhere. That made it easier to go play basketball.
All I gotta say is, if you don't gotta travel, there is no crowd. You get 4 months off when you got AD on your team at that time.
Dwight Howard, Rondo. Hold on, Dwight Howard and Rondo.
You got
Rondo.
Months off. Stop it.
And Rondo. Don't forget about Rondo.
Y'all acting like
no
COVID
pressure.
Y'all act like COVID was easy. Y'all like, hey, look, y'all can't go.
Hey, look, man.
Look, y'all can't go to y'all family. Y'all can't leave. Y'all cannot leave outside these buildings. Y'all can't leave and go and see your family. You can't go nowhere because you're gonna get in trouble.
I'm still going to work during COVID. So what you talking about?
Everybody else wouldn't.
No pressure. I ain't.
Everybody else wouldn't.
I mean, the power plant was wide open.
Everybody else would.
Yeah, hey. Oh, got to eat. But listen, before we get out of here, Ray, go ahead and say about your the Patriots second half, which I got they drive. the drive before they had threw the interception. They did not give it to Marshawn Lynch, and he did not score the touchdown on that drive. They threw the ball at the goal line of Doug Baldwin for a touchdown.
No.
I
Hold
don't need
on.
no notes.
Hold on. I want y'all to hear this. Hold on. I want y'all to hear this. Hold on. I don't know if it's gonna play. Dang, it ain't playing. Hold on. Dang, it ain't playing.
I don't know for this one, cuz. I don't even know.
Go ahead. But I'm gonna send it to you. Well, Billy check.
You should play the last thing when they said, "I cannot believe they threw the ball at this area of the field." When the commentator was like, "Why would you do it when you got Marshawn Lynch, who has been unstoppable at this part of the field?" You should have played that part because that's on that too. That's on that too. You should have played. But hold on, let me go ahead and say this. No, I said first of all, I had some stuff.
Hey man, what that say up there? You can see it. Can y'all see it?
Mm-hmm.
That's their last drive, my boy.
All right, so look, I already know what happened because I rewatched it again today. So I already know what happened. So we all had it wrong. I don't know why we had it wrong. Like we act like they had 4 plays to get in the end zone. They didn't. That was second down, right? That was second down.
They let the clock run all the way down.
They let the clock run down. They could have called timeout. Patriots were thinking about calling timeout.
No, the Patriots weren't.
Yes, they was.
That was psychological. Bill said himself. Bill was like, "Look, I'm gonna let them deal with the clock."
Yeah. He said that, but the rest of their whole coaches was like, "Yo, you gonna call timeout? You gonna call timeout?"
That's why I named the head coach.
And he was locked in. They was like, he won't talk. He won't even talk back. He just like, we like, "Yo, you gonna call timeout?" He like, "Yeah, I got it." He's like, "You gonna use timeout?" "Yeah, I got it." He just sitting there. And so he said that his thing was like, "I'm not gonna use the timeout. Make them use the timeout." They just let the clock run. He said because he's looking across the field and they look like they don't know what they're doing. It's kind of like they just sent the goal line defense in anyway. They like goal line. They figure it's a run. Goal line. And they had 3. They said that goal line defense that they ran they had never ran before. That was their first time running it. They said they had, if you come out with 2 receivers, they got 2 cornerbacks. You come out with 3, that's what the Seattle did. And that's what Seattle did that night. They came out with 3. They had Browner. Remember, they had the big cornerback. They had Browner.
Mm-hmm.
They had the real Revis, and then they had Malcolm Butler came in for the other guy. The other guy had started. Bill said that the guy when people start catching passes on him, he gets a little discouraged sometimes, and then he start messing up. But then if he's doing good, he stay doing good. So they took him out and they put Malcolm Butler in. That's why at the end of the game, they called the package and they had it like, "Yo, get Butler in there," because the other guys usually go play that spot.
But they were practicing that all week though. Butler was getting killed. Belichick said he had a bad week of practice for that play. They practiced that pick play.
He said that Malcolm Butler had low awareness on that play. He said like he had low awareness on that play, and he said so. The play was in that final drive. Now, Seattle Seahawks did not score again from like the third quarter on for the rest of the game. They had 24 for the rest of the game.
Because Brady threw 2 picks. Brady and them scored the last points of the game. And then also the last time they scored, they threw the ball on the goal line and Doug Baldwin caught a touchdown pass. Then they got that.
They
ran Marshawn Lynch 2. Hold on. They ran Marshawn Lynch 2 in that drive and he only got 1 yard.
Wait. Let's rephrase all this. Okay. You know the yardage in the goal, right? So it was second and goal, right? From the 1 yard line.
On the half-yard line. They were even
it was a full 1 yard. Don't cap for the people. It was a full 1 yard. 26 seconds left. 1 timeout. What's your play call right there?
No, but see, it wasn't 26 seconds. They let the clock.
It was 20. It was exactly 26 seconds left.
You mean like after the catch? Because what happened was
It was
no,
26
wait.
seconds when they got to the line and went to run a play. It was 26 seconds.
Because they let the clock ran down. It was a minute and 4 seconds. It was a minute and 4.
No. It ain't that. It that. Whenever that dude caught that fluke catch that Malcolm Butler was on the play before,
yeah,
they caught it right then. They only had 2 timeouts at that point. They called a timeout when he was out of bounds. They called a timeout that play, so they was only left with 1. They ran the ball the very next play
and got down.
Marshawn got down to the 1 yard line. They let the clock run then because they only had 1 timeout.
Exactly.
They were expecting the Patriots to call a timeout, but they didn't because Bill said we're going to let them worry about the clock. So they only had 1 timeout, right? So they get to the line. They call that timeout. They get to the line. It's 26 seconds left. What do you do right there? Because look, it's second down now. It's second down. If you run the ball right there, you limit the amount of plays you get. If you throw the ball right there, you're guaranteed 2 more downs. If it's incomplete, guaranteed 2 more downs.
And ain't got to burn a timeout. And don't have to burn a timeout. And don't have to burn a timeout.
If you run the ball right there, that is your only opportunity to run the ball. If you run the ball right there. Because if you run the ball right there, you get stopped. You have to use your timeout. From at that point, there are no other options. You got to throw the ball.
They use up too much time, is what I'm saying. But if you just saying, well, if you got 26 seconds and you on the line, which they had way more time than that, they just let the time run down to that. I would have called a run play.
You're looking at it wrong because you're also forgetting that they did run the ball. They ran the ball, but you're forgetting the fact that when they team, because I've been playing football all my whole life. If I was Bill, I would have called the timeout. Had Bill called that timeout, they would have ran the ball, but Bill out-dunked them. See, Bill used to do weird shit sometimes. There was a playoff game, and this before not the playoff game. This was a regular season game. Before the rules got changed.
You talking about the win?
Before the overtime, he kicked the ball with the win. Now, back in that time, you could kick a field goal and win the game. But Bill was like, look, we just going to let them try to fight to win, and we're going to get the ball back and just kick field goal and win the game. Like, he would do unorthodox shit like that. So that's why I try to tell people that was planned. That wasn't nothing that, like, they just was winging. Nah, like, him in his head, he saw how he wanted to play that out. He was like, okay, they going to panic. We're going to let them worry about the clock. And that's exactly what they did. But it's nobody's – see, we're looking at the play in hindsight. You've been watching football. You're 40 years old or 41 years old. So I'm going to assume you've been watching football at least 30 years. You have never seen nobody pick off a slant on a pick route in man coverage. You can't name one other time. Name me one time.
Never. That's an automatic touchdown. That's an automatic touchdown.
Bill credit Brown a lot for that play because he jammed the receiver. So they knew they was rushing everybody. They were rushing everybody up. They got one person. They got Revis on somebody on the other side. They got Brown right here.
Brown.
Malcolm Butler. He's telling him before they even get up there. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna press him. You just go." Because they know they sending a blitz.
You telling him to fight over the top.
They know they sending a blitz, and they ain't gonna have enough time. They ain't gonna have a lot of time whether they run, whether they pass. They know they sending people. They know they sending people no matter what, right? Me, in my personal opinion, and the millions and millions around the world, they should have ran the ball. If they could have came up with a plan earlier than letting the clock run down, they should have ran the ball.
But listen,
at least run the ball 2 times, and on the 4th down, maybe throw the ball.
Hold on. Oh God, you got one exactly.
You run the ball 1 time at least. You do not let the play. It looked like he was finna score on the play before that. He barely got down. They barely got him down right there. He looked like he was gonna play scored in. You tell me you do not go with. But now I'll say this. The Seahawks was not in no goal line offense. They went in no like that goal line out when they had Marshawn to the left. He really like he said himself. He said, "Yo, I was so discombobulated with the play call. Like it's like it just didn't hit me. I lined up on the wrong side of the field and everything. He lined up on the right side at first, and then Russell tell him he on the wrong side. He got to come to the left side, and he's like they just see him like on an out route, like just a little going out route. So." You know, he said he didn't think about. He said that the coaches and everybody, nobody want to take the blame for the play call. He said they telling him, it's something this person called it, and this person, the coach telling him this person. Nobody want to tell him who really, you know, taking the blame for it.
This is the thing. The thing with their response is that team and that moment was emotional. What the hell is you mad for? Because they call a pass when you in your mind knowing you're gonna have 2 more plays. So what is you mad for? You mad because you feel like Russell Wilson about to get the shine? You know, if push come to shove, you're not thinking interception right there. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You're not thinking interception. You're thinking at worst incomplete pass. You got 2 plays after that to get the ball. So don't tell see them niggas getting an interview and they're talking in hindsight. That was second down. You talking in hindsight talking about you confused on the call. If that was
I still got 2 more downs. You
would have a point. You in America, everybody else would have a point if that was 4th down. If everything was on the line on that one play, but everything was not on the line on that one play, it was 2nd down. One team was overly prepared. One team prepared for that exact scenario. The other team didn't. That's why that team won. It got nothing to do with that because the offensive coordinator job in that situation is, hey, I got to get us as many plays as possible in case of us not scoring right here. So me running the ball right there does not give us as many plays as possible. Because guess what? 2nd down with the timeout, I can take a sack. I can do whatever. I got a timeout. But if you run the ball right there, that eliminate all options. You got to throw it the next 2 downs. You got to. Because that's limiting your options. So if you run
that seems like the best play to do. Run the ball. If you don't get
why do it seem like the best play to do? They ain't done it all year. The Patriots were playing to their tendencies. So that's the thing. Football not black and white, bro. People look at football and they think it's just this man. This shit not mad. They played to their tendencies.
Exactly.
When they see 3 receivers run out there, they sending 3 cornerbacks out there, and you think they just so happen to know the play? No, they prepared for it. They watch film. That's what preparation is for. You got
Bill told you that. Bill said they thought they seen something
to prepare for a Super Bowl. So when they see that formation,
they see unsettled. Oh, across the field, he looking at it. They see him unsettled. So he went
apparently.
Wait, who you a fan of in college football? Who you a fan of?
For me, I don't watch that much.
You don't watch college football?
I don't watch it till it get to towards the end, and then I watch all that.
I was I asked because I was hoping you was a Bama fan because they lost on the exact same play in international championship.
I watch my family is a Bama fan, so every time I go home, they got the game on every game they play.
Bama lost on the exact same play in a national championship against Clemson. You've never seen nobody intercept that play. I've only seen it the once. I've been watching football since I was 4 years old. Never seen it.
What I'm saying is, I don't feel like you even give them the opportunity unless you have to, because you have a great running back in y'all know Marshawn Lynch led the league in touchdowns that year. It was nobody better than him getting touchdowns that year.
Not for 1 yard. Not for 1 yard.
He was that game he averaged 4.7 rush yards per carry, and he had 104 yards. And 130-yard touchdown. With you said you saw the last plays of the game. You saw that 30-yard touchdown. They helped him get down the
field. He only had 100 yards
on
the day.
30-yard catch from Marshawn Lynch. They helped him get
Bro, listen. I told you this the other night. I told you this last night. That running play is not guaranteed to be successful.
It's not, especially
because if we know you, listen. If we know you finna run the ball, we know we're gonna load up, and it's my guys against your guys. So my D line was stout enough to get pushback. So you run the ball, then you wasting your time out. Now it's third down. I throw a pass out there. It's fourth down. It's over.
So let me ask you. You think in that position they was in, that a pass play was a good call?
I would have ran a pad play. And then if on fourth down, and if I couldn't get it on second and third down the pass, I'm finna try to run the ball.
No, I'm just straight up running it from the get go.
There's no guarantee. Then you might lose yours.
I just saw him get to the one, and it looked like he was about to score.
Listen, this for the game on the line. You're talking about this for the game on the line.
I don't care. I'm putting it in because y'all remember Russell was young back then. I'm still putting it in his hands. I'm still putting it in Marshawn Lynch's hands.
He
gotta get one crack at it at least. I gotta let him try one time at least to get in. Like at the very least, I gotta let him get in, and then because you ain't at the point that you don't have timeout. So if you run the ball, because you pass it, it's complete. The clock stop anyway. You have a timeout. You run the ball, then you can call a timeout, and then you might try to pass, and then you might try to run or pass for the game.
26 seconds, man.
But why?
You shouldn't have let the clock run down that far. That's not. Okay.
They only had one time.
What shouldn't have happened. All that matters is because you're calling it the worst play ever. So the time matters. All that matters. So why would I run it when I got one timeout left? I know that's limiting the amount of plays I will get whenever. Because we're forgetting the fact also they didn't need a field goal. They needed a touchdown. They had to have a touchdown.
It was 24 to
28.
Yes, they had to have a touchdown. So seeing that I know they got to have a touchdown, you trying to get the most amount of plays you could possibly get in that situation. And the only way to do that was to throw the ball on second down. They just ran it on first down. So you throw the ball on second down, you come back on third down, run the ball. If you get stopped, you call a timeout, and fourth down is for all the marbles. It's simple math. It really ain't even that complicated. But everybody just saying they should have ran the ball because of the results. You're talking about results, but you're not adding the context to the play. No, all we talking about is results.
Listen, Sam. I'm not saying that because I know the results. I was saying that before when I was watching the Super Bowl, I thought that because I'm gonna tell you when I was watching the Super Bowl, I was at a Super Bowl party, and me and this other guy, he like a bodybuilder now, but we had a bet on the line. Every first down was 10 push-ups. This the whole game. This was drinking and everything. So every first down was 10. This is how I remember the game so well because it was 10 push-ups every first down. So it's like I had the Patriots. He had the Seahawks. So it's like it was good for me because Seahawks had gash and play when they had like a 30-yard. That ain't 30 push-ups. That's 10 push-ups for 30 yards. But Patriots were doing like 10, like they 10 yards here, 12 yards, 10. They were digging it up, and he was doing a lot of push-ups for me. You see what I'm saying? And then for the final play, for the final game, for the final team, whoever won was 50 push-ups on the final thing. So we've been over here eating Rotel and chips and drinking.
So what they got to do with when
the Seahawks caught that pass? Listen, when Seahawks caught that pass, that 30-yard pass, and old boy caught it. It was like one of the greatest catches.
Just call it a
fluke, just like that David Tyree. Just like that David Tyree.
It was in the same area that David Tyree got that catch. So when he caught that, that was a 30-yard pass. I had to get down and start doing push-ups. Boom, 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 boom. Marshawn Lynch ran it. Like my arms is tight, hard. Like I've been doing them all night. Marshawn Lynch ran into the 1-yard line, which they say the half-yard line, but we're going to say one. They said it was the half-yard line. He ran it down there. I just got through doing these push-ups. Now I'm going to have to do 50 in my mind because I got the Patriots. I'm finna have to do 50 because they finna get this ball to Marshawn Lynch. And they probably finna score and they finna win the game. They passed the ball right there, and I'm like, thank you. Thank you for throwing the ball right there. And he had to do 50. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I remember like the plays. Like, I'm like, dang, like Marshawn had 104 yards, 4.7 carries.
So right, 24 carries.
30-yard catch in that game. So
you gave us a push-up story. Just
hey, and Doug Baldwin caught the last. Doug Baldwin caught the last touchdown.
You gave us a push-up story.
Hey,
just say
Doug Baldwin caught the last touchdown when they did
a
play action. They did a play action of Marshawn to throw to Doug Baldwin. And the referee.
I remember that. He did. I remember that because that's how he caught that touchdown. That's how he caught the touchdown.
Caught a touchdown. He was by himself. So
that's how he caught it. He wouldn't have caught it the real one though.
To get the touchdown, and that was the last time they scored. That was like third quarter. They didn't score no more the whole game.
Oh man, come on, man.
We ain't got nothing to do with that. Hey.
Hold on. Basically, you wanted to stream. Y'all did push-ups and y'all had push-up wall. You just. Hey man, look, man.
I'm just telling you. I remember how tight my arms felt and how tired I was, and I was drinking. I was drunk.
I understand that, look, man.
And I thought I was gonna have to do 50, and I was like, I don't know how I have to do these 50.
Hey, look, man. We've been going. I'm finna get off of here and watch the Suns play because I'm missing Kevin Durant now right now. Cause you told 10 minutes.
Listen, let me tell you something. The Suns are losing to the Spurs right now.
I can believe it, but I want to watch it. I want to watch
for the year.
Oh, they lose about 13. But
that's fine. It's game of runs, my boy.
Your boy, the Claw. He playing against Giannis, and you know Giannis
out.
No, Giannis playing right now.
He back? He back?
If I knew how to turn this around, let me see if I can turn.
You ain't got to, because when I get out the live, I'm gonna watch it myself. Huh?
Hey, what you use? I watch any game I want to watch. What you use?
I can too. That's what I'm saying. So when I get out the phone, I'm finna cut on my Fire Stick and I'm finna cut on my subscript and I'm finna watch my stuff.
Hey, look. I'll say this now. Before I get up out of here, I'm gonna say this. Let me say some good stuff first, and then I'm gonna say.
But you just showed wait to 10 minutes of push-up store and a rotel and all, and shit to do with the outcome of the game.
Look,
go ahead, man. I'm listening.
The reason I say that LeBron James is the greatest.
Come on, brother.
It's because he's the all-time leading scorer.
Where's my damn remote?
Let me finish. He's ranked fourth in assists. He up there in everything. Rebound, he up there with everything. I mean, because he played a long time, yeah, sure.
He probably maybe top 15 in rebounds. He ain't in the top 10 rebound. He don't average that many rebounds a game. He only average like 7. Huh?
He gonna be in top 10.
No, he's not. He had to average like 10 or better rebound. No, he only average.
If I said it, then it's gonna be true. Like, don't argue.
Man, hey, look.
If I said it, it's true. So, he the all-time playoff leader in buzzer beaters, right? The all-time leader in playoff buzzer beaters. He got the all-time. He's all-time in clutch points. He's the only player that has been. He's the only player that has been listed for every position, starting from point guard to shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. Only player in NBA history that ever did that. And plus
Look at what I'm saying. What the heck you doing?
And he can hear. He don't gotta see, he can hear. Plus, if we talking
what he does.
If we talking eye test, I've never seen a player do better in the playoffs. Besides after he had that little meltdown, after he had that 51 that had that meltdown
Hold on. He said he never seen a player do better in the playoffs. You right here. How many more teammates he had that were top 10?
No. I'm talking about that. I've never seen a player with a better run than his run in 2018. He literally had 4 buzzer beaters that year. I thought he was
Kevin Love still on the team? Was Kevin Love still on the team?
Yes.
All right, then. I don't want to hear that. Jeff Green too.
Dirk in 2011 best playoff run.
I don't know.
Dirk had the best playoff run ever. Ever.
Who?
Dirk. Ever.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch because I'm telling you.
Hey man, listen. Listen, y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Oh, wait. I thought that he was gonna get put out by the Pacers. I thought the Raptors.
The Pacers.
I definitely thought that the Celtics was gonna beat them. They went to game 7 with the Celtics.
The Celtics was young. Tatum was Tatum didn't even
they went to game 7 against the. I thought Celtics was going.
Look,
when Kyrie left. When Kyrie left, I thought he was out of here.
Brandon Roy.
Oh my God.
Aldridge, Kobe, Powell, Andrew Bynum,
Kevin Durant,
KD, Russell Westbrook, LeBron, D Wade, Chris Bosh.
Hold on. You forgot James Harden. James Harden was on that team too. On that
what team?
On that OKC team.
USA team.
On that OKC team that Dirk beat. Because the OKC went to the championship the next year with James Harden.
No. Listen. Dirk was the best player on the planet, just like D Wade was the best player.
So he had.
Just like D Wade was the best player on the planet in 2006 or whatever.
He also was the best. D Wade also was the best player on that Heat team that played the Mavs in that finals. He was the best player on that Heat team.
None of them didn't really do good. Like
the man averaged 25 points a game. What is you talking about? He the only one that showed up.
I had to go back and look. What LeBron averaged, like 18?
Hey, listen. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Let me say something bad about him now. All right.
18.
Listen.
I'm gonna say something bad about him now before I get off. I said all that because I knew I was about to say something bad about him. Now he did mess me up with my Stream East. When I was watching all my games on Stream East, they seen him in the stands using Stream East. And so after they found out that he was watching it, they shut it down, bro. And you had to
listen. At the end of the day, they ain't got shit to do with what I'm saying.
Yeah. Do y'all know what that is?
I don't care. I was using it. It don't work no more.
No. It still works. You gotta go streamies.app.
It's bullshit, cuz I done tried it, bro.
Hey, look, man, listen.
When you use crackstreams.date.
Hey,
crack stream don't be working either.
Bro,
Sam, hey man, I'm gonna be out.
How long, bro? We trying to get this stuff together, man.
Man, listen, I'm about to watch the game, man. You been talking a whole bunch of foolishness. I'm gone, man. Listen, we gonna get together because we still ain't did the King of the Hill. Cause right, he gonna take it all the way up to Pennsylvania, back to Mexico.
I'm trying to make sure Sam right. I'm trying to make sure he know what app he need to get on to watch this stuff. I'm watching the Celtics and the Clippers and the Bucks right now.
We out, man. We out. I'm out of here. I see y'all.
All right, man. Y'all did much better today.